Biden at the Business Roundtable, Crazytown. G, roll it.
Welcome to the Business Roundtable. Yeah, oh yeah. Everybody sit. Welcome to the Business Roundtable, Mr. President.
Dope. My name's Joe Biden, and I come from Delaware, which has more corporations incorporated than all the rest of the country combined. 6.7 million jobs last year, the most ever created in 1 year. On more than 7 million now, 678,000 created just last month, in 1 month. Unemployment down to 3.8%. Our economy grew at 5.7% last year, and the strongest in nearly 40 years. And we reduced the deficit. I want to say it again. We reduced the deficit by $360 billion last year, notwithstanding all that I hear on some channels when I turn them on. And we're on track to reduce it by over $1 trillion this year. We're going to keep building millions of good-paying jobs, and they're real jobs. Intel is investing $20 billion in semiconductor campus in Ohio. I think, Mary, GM is investing about $7 billion in new plant and equipment. And Ford, I think, is doing $11 billion. The point is, these are history-making investments. The one thing I'm confident, knowing Putin fairly well as I guess another leader can know one another, I've warned about the potential for Russian conduct to malicious cyber activity. And now Putin's back against the wall. He wasn't anticipating the extent or strength of our unity. And if you notice, they've just launched their hypersonic missile because it's the only thing that they can get through with that absolute certainty. It's, as you all know, it's a consequential weapon, but with the same warhead on it as any other launch missile, it doesn't make that
Sounds
much difference.
Sounds like he's got a good grasp of this.
It's almost impossible to stop it. There's a reason they're using it. You may recall, I said this to a few of you this morning, that I was able to declassify a whole range of operations that they were about to engage in without sacrificing sources and methods. And it was able to give everybody clear notice what was about to come, and to convince a lot of our friends around the world that we know what they're about to do. He knows there'll be severe consequences because of the United NATO front, but the point is, it's real. And we will help in any way that you have built up your technological capacity to deal with cyber attacks. First, to protect your own companies. Second, that provides critical, as providers of critical services that Americans rely on, from power to clean water. And finally, your role you can play in helping secure every American and every American's privacy. As one of my colleagues from the Midwest said, we're not going to talk about the Rust Belt anymore. We're going to talk about new, expanding manufacturing capacity in the middle Atlantic, in the Midwest. So I want to thank you again for. There's much more to say, but I've already probably taken too much time of your time right now. But I'm happy. I'm told I'm going to take some questions, Mary. Is that right? You know, we are at an inflection point, I believe, in the world economy, not just the world economy, in the world. And now is a time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it. And we've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it. So anyway, I'm going to hush up, Mary. Fire away.
He's a big wrestling fan who likes the NWO.
Oh.
What do you think, Paul Nolan?
I think he's a commanding figure, and since he'll be the head of the New World Order, I don't want to get canceled in a pine box, little tiny pieces.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, he can't enunciate, he can't form a sentence, he can't hold a thought, can't say numbers. There's no way he got the most votes ever. I just don't believe it.
Well, he did tell us there was a cyber attack on the way, so. prepare yourself.
Right. And Fauci's
funny when
telling
they
us
do those,
lockdowns
right?
are coming.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay, Jim, why don't you just stop it? Why do we, I mean, just stop it then. If you know all this, I mean, I don't know.
We know it's coming. We know pretty much what day it's going to happen. And,
Okay.
we hope you guys got all your infrastructure in order because we're about to unleash it. I mean, they're about to unleash it. Did I say that out loud?
It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Why don't you just stop it and don't tell us about it?
Yeah.
But they'll tell us all about it. So